Angel's Throne, Series 3, The Seven Thrones. When one throne ruled, war raged. When seven rose, silence fell. But silence is not peace. It is the whisper before the storm. Prologue, Seeds in the Silence. Years have passed since the Crimson Veil was sealed. The seven living thrones, scattered across the realms, now pulse with unique energy, each attuned to a domain of balance. Throne of Flame, buried in the molten core beneath Swaban Earth. Throne of Echoes, guarded by souls in the realm of the departed. Throne of Skyglass, floating high above the celestial realm. Throne of Dust, hidden beneath the ruined Temple of Babel. Throne of Watershade, deep beneath the tears of the Ocean Oracle. Throne of Lightroot, growing in the forests where time forgets. Throne of the Veiled I've, unseen, unclaimed, and whispered to be cursed. Each throne now awaits a bearer, but they will not choose lightly. Chapter 1, The Return of Alien. Alien, long vanished after the shattering of the Angel's Throne, awakens in the Time-Null Forest near the Lightroot Throne. But something is different, his eyes now shimmer with both golden light and violet flame. He is no longer just Alien. He is the memory of Ashval and the hope of the new realms, sharing a body, but not always a will. Chapter 2, The Reclaimers. A new order arises, the Reclaimers of the Crownless Flame, mortals and fallen celestials who seek to control the thrones. They are led by Vremos, a former seraphim exiled for desiring dominion over the mortal plane. Vremos believes that by corrupting 4 of the 7 thrones, he can forge a new sovereign throne, giving him ultimate control over all existence. His first target, the Throne of Flame. Chapter 3, The New Bearers. The thrones begin to awaken, calling their chosen. Kalen, a blind warrior monk, finds the Throne of Echoes, gaining the ability to hear the voices of all souls past and future. Aya, a mute sea priestess, bonds with the Throne of Watershade, giving her command over storms and sorrow. Riven, a child born during the eclipse, is chosen by the Throne of Dust, wielding memory like a blade. Samuel, a former Epam-turned-penitent, is unexpectedly accepted by the Throne of Skyglass, light mingling with lingering shadow. Elena, now a myth, watches in secret as the new bearers rise. But the Throne of the Veiled Eye remains hidden, untouched, whispering only to Alien. Chapter 4, Fracture of the Realms. Vremos successfully corrupts the Throne of Flame, plunging entire continents into volcanic chaos. Lava skies and firestorms herald the second sundering, breaking the fabric of the mortal world. The bearers, scattered across realms, must unite, but their powers conflict. Echoes and dust, storm and sky, all are meant to balance, not dominate. Alien begins assembling the bearers to prevent the convergence of 4 corrupted thrones into a sovereign throne. Chapter 5, The Eye Unveiled. Alien enters the shadow between light, the realm of the Veiled Eye. There, he meets Eliashah, the first witness, an ancient entity once tasked with watching all throne bearers. She reveals the truth, the Veiled Eye throne is not a throne of power, but of choice. It allows its bearer to see all possible outcomes, but can act only once. Alien must decide, intervene, and prevent Vremos' rise. Or sacrifice the Veiled Eye to forge a better path unseen. Chapter 6, The Battle of the Sevenfold Cross. On the celestial boundary where the realms intersect, called the Sevenfold Cross, the final battle begins. Vremos commands the corrupted flame, and attempts to seize Echoes. Elena returns, older and weary, wielding remnants of the original Angel's Throne. Gabriel, now fully mortal, arrives as a teacher to Riven, reminding them all, power without sacrifice corrupts. Each bearer must face their inner fracture to fully awaken the throne they guard. Alien steps forward, activating the Veiled Eye. Time freezes. He walks between heartbeats and chooses to blind the sovereign path. To shatter destiny itself. To give every soul the freedom of unknown fate. He sacrifices the Veiled Eye, shattering it to cast all outcomes into shadow, making future unknowable even to gods. Finale, a realm without thrones. The sovereign throne is never formed. Vremos is undone, not slain, but made mortal and forced to live with memory. The remaining thrones rise into the sky and dissolve, their power returned to the realms. The Age of Thrones ends. A new age dawns, one not ruled by prophecy or divinity, but by the will of the living. Epilogue, 7 Lights, 7 Seeds. Kaelin teaches wisdom from souls lost and found. Aya becomes a guide of the oceans. Riven writes the Book of Dust, chronicling the untold stories of time. Samel disappears into the skies, a guardian of silence. Alien wanders, nameless, in peace. Elena plants 7 seeds where the thrones once stood. From them, trees of memory begin to grow.